History flows like a river. Tell us what happened today in history.
Winston Churchill, First Lord of the Admiralty, is called to replace Neville Chamberlain as British Prime Minister following the latter's resignation after losing a confidence vote in the House of Commons. In 1938, Prime Minister Chamberlain signed the Munich Pact with Nazi leader Adolf Hitler, giving Czechoslovakia over to German conquest but bringing, as Chamberlain promised, peace in our time. In September 1939, that peace was shattered by Hitler's invasion of Poland. Chamberlain declared war against Germany, but during the next 8 months showed himself to be ill-equipped for the daunting task of saving Europe from Nazi conquest. After British forces failed to prevent the German occupation of Norway in April 1940, Chamberlain lost the support of many members of his Conservative Party. On May 10, Hitler invaded Holland, Belgium, and the Netherlands. The same day, Chamberlain formally lost the confidence of the House of Commons. Churchill, who was known for his military leadership ability, was appointed British Prime Minister in his place. He formed an all-party coalition and quickly won the popular support of Britons. On May 13, in his first speech before the House of Commons, Prime Minister Churchill declared that "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat," and offered an outline of his bold plans for British resistance. In the first year of his administration, Britain stood alone against Nazi Germany, but Churchill promised his country and the world that the British people would never surrender. They never did. Today, 78 years ago, on April 27, 1941, April 2, 1941, the Greek army surrendered to the Axis powers. On April 27, 1941, the German army invaded Athens. The Greek army has collapsed, and the German Air Force is still throwing bombs at the isolated resistance in the port area and the periphery of the capital. The Greek government has fled to Crete, where it held its first meeting in Gania. Fighting is still raging 25 miles west of Athens, where the stubborn Australian forces are shielding the British Expeditionary Forces Guards. The defeated British tried to escape into the Gulf of Collins and withdraw most of their weapons and equipment, but many of them had been seized by Germany. Today, 58 years ago, Sierra Leone declared its independence on the 27th of April 1961, the 13th of March 1961. Loading. On the 27th of April 1961, Sierra Leone declared its independence, but remained in the Commonwealth. The former British governor in Sierra Leone, Maurice Dalman, second left, was appointed by the Queen of England as the first governor and commander-in-chief of Sierra Leone after independence. The picture shows Maurice Dolman taking the oath of office on April 27, 1961. Comment: with the liberation movement, the dependent countries have become independent, and the British Empire will also see a sunset. Today, 27 years ago, on the 27th of April 1992, the 25th of March 1992 on the lunar calendar, the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia was completely disintegrated. On April 27, 1992, the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia was completely disintegrated, and the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, composed of Serbia and Montenegro, was officially declared established. On the 7th of April 1992, the European Community recognized the independence of the Yugoslav Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina. On the same day, the United States declared its recognition of the independence of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia and the Republic of Slovenia. Bosnia and Herzegovina Muslim, Croatian and Serbian parties reached a ceasefire agreement again on 12, but on 15, armed conflict broke out again in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Under the mediation of the European Community, the three parties to the conflict in Bosnia and Herzegovina signed a ceasefire agreement again on 23. On the same day, the two republics of Serbia and Montenegro adopted the draft constitution for the establishment of a new republic. On April 24, 1992, the United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting, demanding that external forces stop interfering in the situation in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and decided to send 100 military observers to Bosnia and Herzegovina to help implement the ceasefire agreement. On the 27th, the Federal Court of Yugoslav Federal Parliament adopted the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia composed of Serbia and Montenegro, which means the complete disintegration of the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. On the same day, the President of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia decided to reorganize the Yugoslav People's Army.